Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. You've got scraggy Pip right now. I've been cleaning, mopping floors, stuff like that. I'm in Sky's room because I came in here to get laundry and then Kenzie rang me, so I sat down and now I'm just sitting down. It's been a good week. I've barely filmed anything. I did film Ozzy's little karate incident yesterday. We thought it was just one wobbly tooth. It's actually both his front teeth are wobbly. So, yeah, Tooth Fairy will definitely be coming at some point in the next couple of weeks. He was actually telling me last week that the Tooth Fairy would be coming soon. And I said to him, no, I think you're still a little bit young. It's usually around 6 or 7. 5's still a bit little for the Tooth Fairy. And he was like, no, she's coming. Well, what did I know? Clearly go to karate, get your 2 teeth nearly knocked out. And yeah, the Tooth Fairy will be coming sooner than I had anticipated. But I am trying to just warn him that because it's not happened naturally, his teeth aren't coming down. So he may have a big gap there for a period of time, longer than he would normally. And he kind of freaked out. After it happened, I was making it into a big thing going, Tooth Fairy's going to come. It's going to be really exciting. That's great, you know, and trying to take it away from the situation of blood and drama. Knowing that he was excited about the Tooth Fairy coming, you know, when we were talking about how our teeth work and how you got to look after them and what have you. He was like, no, she's not. I was like, oh, not quite as exciting in reality then. So yeah, bless him. He's using it as a war wound that he's like very happy to share with everyone. He was telling the checkout person when I went and got him a cold drink to help soothe the pain on our way home. He told the Amazon delivery guy who came and brought us a parcel. He's announced it to all his friends this morning. So yeah, he's quite proud of his war wound. Now it's not so painful, but he's proper red and bruised up there, poor little thing. What else do I need to tell you? I'm about to pack up the car when Emma gets back and take a load of Sky's clothes off to a charity shop. But I'm also going to go and grab some boxes from my house for my purchase versus purge challenge. And I'm going to get rid of a whole bunch of things whilst I'm on a charity shop delivery job. I also need to go and get a kettle, because the kettle at work, when you press the button down, it goes down, starts, and then you walk off thinking, right, I'm making a cup of tea. You go and do something, you come back and the kettle's cold. And what I've noticed is the button isn't staying down properly, so it slightly doesn't pop up completely, but just enough that the light goes off. So I said to him, I think your kettle's on the way out. And she said, yeah, I noticed that the other day. So she's given me some money to go choose a new kettle, because we all know that Pippa can't function without tea. So that is on my to-do list today. And also need to go and get some sheep food while I'm out that way. So I just need to remember my list of shopping. I don't normally go and do these things in the middle of the day, but Thursdays are always quite quiet for me because I've done the majority of the big jobs. There are cupboards in the kitchen that I think next week I might make a point of clearing. I've done them before, but they just start to get bad again, don't they? So there's no rhyme or reason now to where things are in the cupboards, as in the 2 nearest the dog room door. I used to have them like tins and food staple, you know, cupboard staples, ice cream and bakery stuff. So like ice cream sauce, ice cream cones, baking stuff. That was all in one place. Pastas, that was all in another place. Breakfast toast condiments, you know, like your jams and your peanut butters and everything else, that was all in another place. And what I've noticed now is everything's just kind of being put where there's a space. So there's no obvious spot for these individual items anymore. So that, I think, is going to be a job I'm going to do next week. This weekend, I'm working on my care job Saturday morning. And then I've got the afternoon to... Well, we've got a storm rolling in. Dad was going to come and help me chop the top of the tree, the conifer tree in my back garden, because, you know, it's a leylandite. If I don't tackle it now, it's going to be 20 foot as a... Well, I don't even know how it could even be 20 foot now. I don't know. No good at guesstimates. It's tall. So he's going to come and help me chop the top off of that. But we've got a big storm rolling in tomorrow, and if it lingers over into Saturday, then we're looking at like 70-mile-an-hour winds. And obviously I don't want my dad up a ladder doing any kind of tree surgery in 70-mile-an-hour winds. So hopefully tomorrow the storm will roll in, do what it needs to do, and bog off. And then, yeah, Saturday will be clear for that. And then Sunday, again, pretty much a chilled day, but I'm having lunch with Jackie and Ginya. Can't remember where we're going, but it's local, and I'm really looking forward to a proper catch up. I see Ginya in the playground, but we never properly get to talk these days, and we never have time to sit and chat over a cuppa or anything like that, because I'm always busy here and she's, you know, running around doing things for work, because all of the kids are at school, so we've kind of got other things that we do now through our nannying. Like, I do a lot of the housekeeping, she runs errands for her bosses, so there's less time to sort of, you know, before we'd take the kids out, we'd go for a big long hike and all the rest of it, and then we'd sit down either having lunch, or we'd go into a cafe or something and sit and give the kids colouring books, and we would then be able to actually have a conversation ourselves over a cup of tea or some lunch or something, and we just don't get to do that anymore. It's a real shame. So I'm really looking forward to that catch up, and that's probably all the info I've got to share with you right now. I'm sure there'll be more later that I remember, but I just wanted to do a sit down and a bit to camera and just keep you up to date with things that are happening. Oh my god, this dog. She's just been walking with a dead pigeon's wing in her mouth. Come! Filthy dogs. Boys. I think the purchase versus purge is going quite well. I've got several bags and boxes in there, and a box in there, plus all of Sky's clothes in the back there as well. I picked Kenzie up to help me with the boxes, and it went smoothly. We didn't have to rush because they took it all in one go. I think they were about to tell us to bog off, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we were pushing our luck with the amount of boxes and bags we brought with us. But anyway, we've stopped off for some lunch because we're both hungry. So he's going to have a toasted club sandwich. I'm going to have ham, egg and chips.
So
that is a really good choice, Kenzie. Mine's got hair and eyes. Just needs, well, maybe that's its mouth there. Little nose. Unimpressed. Literally just drowned myself taking the U-nuts that I've just been to the Winstay shop and bought from the farm shop, and I've put them in the stable shelter thing over there. 3 bags. Drowned rat. Storm rolling in. There's actually been tornadoes down in Cornwall and they're heading this way. Great. Dinner for the kids today, little mini chicken Kievs and vegetables and beefy chips. They are Harry. Good evening, you lovely lot. I think this is probably the first time I've actually thought about ending a video in a long time. I just keep forgetting to do an end screen thing at the end of a day. I get sidetracked, and then I come to edit and go, I could film one, or I could just write something at the end saying thank you for watching, which is what I've been doing, as you will know because you've been watching. I do want to say though, if you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. Free for you, means a lot for us. And also, if you'd like to give it a little like or something, that'd be great. You know the thing, pushes it on the algorithm, all that jazz. It's just very, very helpful. And I don't often do a pitch at the end of a video or anywhere in a video, but I am going to do a pitch on this video. As you'll have seen, I said earlier on, my purchase versus purge is going very well. I'm feeling so much better, having got rid of a huge amount of stuff really from the caravan. And by a huge amount, I mean, I want to say 4 boxes, maybe 5 boxes and 2 bags, which there's still a lot more to go, but I've made a massive dent in the whole thing. So what I might do, if I have time over the weekend or on Monday, I'm not going to have time on Monday. I'm seeing one of my viewers is coming to the UK, and so I've said I'll have a cup of tea with him. So I'm not going to have a chance on Monday, I don't think. But if I do find myself with a few minutes, I'm going to go through the caravan and just sort out what's left and start bagging and boxing stuff up again, so that again next time I feel the urge to go to a charity shop with some donations, I can literally just throw it all in the car. Everyone, stay safe on the storm that is the next storm that is descending. I can't even pronounce it. EOW. I want to say it's probably a Welsh name. I don't know. I haven't heard it pronounced. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of this storm. But it is rocking in overnight. And it's meant to be quite bad tomorrow. There's a storm on top of a storm. It is a jet sting, I think, which means there's a weather system on top of a weather system. Never heard of that before, but it's causing problems. And the storm, this isn't even the storm, but this morning a little tornado went through Cornwall, part of Cornwall, took the roof off a house and damaged some stuff. So yeah, everyone stay safe out there, batten down the hatches, stay in unless you have to desperately get out for anything, and just keep yourself snuggled up nice and warm in your home. And yeah, just use it as a good excuse to not leave the house. Right, you lovely lot, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.